famous Troy Bees, baby.
We're at the world famous Troy Hoagie Shop. Goon, you ready to put down some food?
Thanks, brother.
We're always ready.
This is my baby. This is my spot. I've been telling Landon about it. I've got him hooked for the last year that we've been together as friends. So. A need for my, Philadelphia area, Philadelphia.
Did I say that wrong?
Yes,
oh no,
did.
I'm from Maryland. Don't crucify me. All right, well,
it's not a sub.
All right, what is it?
It's a hoagie.
A hoagie. What is the difference between a sub and a hoagie?
Nothing. It's just how you say it, where you're from.
So it's like pop versus soda.
Pop versus soda. Okay. There are people who say that the meat's underneath on a sub and the meat's on top on a hoagie. So I don't agree with all that. The sub, the hero, there is outside Philadelphia area in our center, there's a thing called a Zepp, which is very similar. But you have heroes up in New York, subs outside of there, and then hoagies in the Philadelphia area. It's weird where some people call it hoagies, some people call it subs. So
all right, Goon, you can talk.
That's Troy's favorite right there. That's the Troy's favorite hoagie. Covered. Well, Troy can explain.
We'll give Mike in a second. We got a little burger there. These wings, now that's what I'm talking about.
Garlic Parmesan.
Hot garlic Parmesan wings. These look beautiful. And
how did we get to the Philadelphia hoagie, the Philadelphia cheesesteak, the Philadelphia cuisine?
So way back, which is approximately 35 years ago, 33 years ago, I had a lot of friends from down there.
You saw the light.
Yes, they would bring me hoagies up from down there, and it made me really, I don't want to say not eat hoagies around here because I grew up on them, but it was a whole different animal, a Philly hoagie. And again, as we all know, it all starts with the bread.
Absolutely.
And so that's how I get into it. I went down there and visited several shops on several trips, and I started out at this exact location back when I was 29 years old.
You get a lot of traffic for like home games and stuff, caterers.
Lots of traffic.
We'll put the link to the website in the description, so when you guys come up for game days, all that type of stuff, this is where you want to get your hoagies from, all that good stuff.
Yeah, when you'll be here. I'd asked you before. You say if you want to pick up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I'll be there at 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
if the order's worth it.
Right.
So I always say when we have a wet day. And, I'm a big griller and stuff like that, but I don't want to sit out. I'd rather be under a tent type of thing. So the hoagies are a great way to go on a wet day, or if you just it's an early game. You've done breakfast sandwiches, haven't you?
Yes, we do. We've done many times.
I mean, that's the biggest thing I've always got out of Troy's was the tailgate experience that he brings to the table, and so meats on the hoagies. I've always said, I said it earlier when we were introducing here. I said. Meats are meats and cheeses are cheeses. It's about the roll, 100% about the roll, but the meats you use are pretty damn good.
Yeah, you can't, I've sliced every meat, I think, out there. I've had them all the competitors of Boar's Head. I've had them all. Not saying that you might not, do 10 meats and maybe one of them will be a little better than the Boar's Head, but overall, you can't beat Boar's Head for consistency. They're turkey, they're hams. You can't beat. They're roast beef.
They have an unbelievable variety.
They're hard to beat.
Do you tell how you're getting the bread here?
What, as far as
how's it getting here? I mean, you're not.
I pick that bread up. I have a high cube van. I pick that bread up. We make a trip east periodically every 6 to 10 days. And we load the van up and come back, and we're freezing. But it's a lot of work. But and I've had people want me to third party to handle the rolls, and no, I don't want anybody touching those rolls because it's the most important part of the whole thing. They got to be right. So,
in my opinion, you got it going on, brother.
It's perfect. It is perfect. That is for sure.
The old school guys are like, dude, these kids nowadays, it's like they live in this secular life. They live in this little world where it's like they social media world. And being around Landon and these guys a little bit now, doing these radio shows and TV shows, I noticed, man, that everybody, like the old man used to tell us, watch how you act in public because you live in a glass house.
Right.
People were always looking at you. Now there's cameras watching everybody, so I mean, I say these kids are spoiled nowadays with what they get, but I would not for 1 second want to have a camera following us when we were in college.
No.
Because I said we'd be in prison or out.
Yeah, you've been a slammer.
We talk all the time. There's undoubtedly, I had one of the best coaches that ever coached high school wrestling. His name was Dick Rhodes. Hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, he beat my ass more than once, but you know what? It didn't hurt anything. But now you do anything in the lines of what he would do, and you'd be done.
Yeah.
You'd be,
Oh, yeah.
you know, they would call the police. You know, but it didn't hurt any of us. You know what I mean?
No, it
made
made
you
you
stronger,
better.
made
You
you
have to
better.
understand
Made you
that.
better.
The point got across,
You know?
didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but nowadays it's
Not
like
soft.
a whole different world. Yeah, exactly. Don't
Hey,
you know? Yeah.
how are you feeling?
Yes.
You okay?
And then I'm gonna get my parents to yell at the coach if I don't play.
Yeah.
What's
going on?
classic. Well, what did you do to him? That's what the parents say nowadays.
Yeah.
What did you do to him to make him do that?
Oh,
Like, whoa, no,
It's
no.
a different world we live in.
Yes, and I have enough guys that are my age and I'm related to, aka brothers, who it's just, they can't do it anymore. And it's just like you're dealing with your administration, your teachers,
Yes.
your parents, your boosters, your
It's all-
this and that.
yeah.
And it's just like, it's just too damn much. So,
No
and then you
question.
come in here, you grab a hoagie and a cheesesteak, some fries and some wings, and life is good, brother.
How about it? Appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
I appreciate you guys having
Thank you
us
so
in, my brother.
much.